We have been lucky enough to eat at some incredible places this year. So in no particular order, here is our top 10 places that you have to go and eat right now in Tamaki Makaurau, Auckland.
You've built a real cult following.
I didn't mean to, but like, I don't know, it just come out from nowhere.
We're at famous Eddy on Dominion Road.
We serve what we love, absolutely not authentic. How good is that? A menu of what they love.
When you haven't eaten the food at famous Eddy yet, I think, like, I looked at the menu and I was like, oh, like, that's unusual. Pasta and fried chicken. Like, I've never seen that before. But then when you eat it, you're like, this makes so much sense because I love pasta and I love fried chicken. So that's exactly how you came up with it.
Yeah, that's right. So we start as a food truck, and we develop it like bit by bit, and then and then one day it just come up like, why don't we put it together? Why not? It's gonna be crazy. Every time I cook this steak or I look at this steak, when I cut it, cook it, it brings me a joy every time.
This is essentially my dream table. It's got so many of my favorite things on it. Fried chicken with a creamy tomato pasta. Steak with a creamy garlic pasta. Fried chicken and croffles. So the waffles are made using croissants. Maple syrup, pickles, a creamy sauce. A side of the teriyaki smoked pork belly. And these are famous Eddy corn balls, and they are so delicious. Very, very corn heavy. And of course, chili oil.
You really feel the passion when you're in the kitchen here chatting with Eddy and seeing his joy of making this food. And I'm seeing all the little touches that he's explaining things to me, like just put sourdough breadcrumb on the pasta as to top it off, but then on top of that, put crispy shallots, so a real Asian touch. And I see he's now just busted out some parmesan, is it?
Yep, that's the parmesan.
Grating that parmesan over the top.
That's delicious.
They've just opened the doors, and there's a big line now. All the tables are full, big line. People have really embraced this business. It's easy to see why. The food is crazy good. Come and join this line. It's amazing.
Woohoo! Oh my God.
The food that we create brings people together, and that's what we are all about.
We're at Manaia Seafood Boil in Onehunga, and we're about to dive into some damn fine seafood. And on your t-shirt it says it's all in the sauce. Yes. So tell us about the sauce.
I have been experimenting with the sauce about a year now, so it's an ongoing experiment and try and error. And then we just had it right on the spot, and then just everyone loved it, and then that's our catchphrase.
So we're talking like buttery, spicy, Cajun spices.
Yeah, because of the Cajun, and then you do have like some other herb spices as well. But mainly it's just Cajun, garlic, and the butter that kind of mix everything all together.
The smell is amazing. It smells so garlicky and buttery and spicy. Look at this. Crawfish, lobster tail, crab, prawns, mussels, potatoes, baby octopus, corn, did I say that? Eggs, crawfish. I've ripped the head off. Sucked the head juices out and dipping the meat in this extra sauce. Super garlicky. That sauce is not so overpowering that you can't taste the seafood, so you really get that delicious crustacean flavor. The seafood is not overcooked, so it's not smushy. I had heard a lot about Manaia Seafood Boil, and I was a bit wary that it was all hype, but honestly I loved it, and it really lived up to everything that I've seen online. Pho Yen, these guys do an incredible northern style pho, Vietnamese noodle soup. You have got to eat this. Pho Yen is a welcoming, vibrant, cozy little restaurant. This is Julie, who is the face of the business. Pho Yen does one thing, pho. That's all you're going to find on the menu, which, I love that type of restaurant. Thank you so much, darling. Do one thing, do it well. You can opt for beef brisket, beef balls, or rare beef. We've gone for 2 bowls of the specialty pho. One is just the trifecta. It's got all 3 meat styles. And then this one is the oxtail. So if you're a lover of bones and just like sucking on big beef bones, this is the one for you. It is so good.
So we start. You see, we start cooking now. It's 11, and then tomorrow we take out from 9. So it's like nearly 24 hours.
You have to get this in your gob and experience the flavour sensation that is this pho.
Would it be fair to say that you are burger obsessed?
Yes.
We are at Baby G Burger. We are here to eat smash burgers, and I'm going to take you inside now and we're going to meet the creator of Baby G Burger.
Thin, crispy edges are paper thin. But if the whole burger was like that, then you'd lose out on that the moist beefiness that you want in a cheeseburger, you know what I mean? So it was a lot of messing around in the backyard trying to find that perfect balance of like the sear, but still maintaining, some beefiness to it.
Table of dreams. Large fries and 4 burgers. The classic cheeseburger. Refreshing and nice. Oklahoma dreaming and cowgirl. Starting with the classic cheeseburger. Smash patty, cheese, diced onion, burger sauce and pickles. And this is, look at it. Look at the smash patty coming away onto my hands because it is so thin, it's so crispy. More. Even though the smash patty is super crispy, it melts in your mouth. It is so good. The meat is delicious.
Yet another Auckland establishment that you just have to visit.
You know, they say practice makes perfect, and Cam has perfected these burgers.
Auckland's best pizza. That's Amore is crazy to find. You would walk past it a million times and never have seen it.
We're at That's Amore, and they specialise in pizza napolitana. If you love pizza and you haven't eaten here, you need to eat here. It's chewy, it's crusty, it's just, there's so much flavour in the dough. It is
fluffy.
It's fluffy.
And very light. Very light.
That's it, it's light. And you will notice when you come here to dine at That's Amore that you will receive a super warm welcome, not just from behind, in the kitchen, Lynn will be yelling out, but Claudio, you make this place so welcoming and warm. What do you think makes That's Amore special?
So it's always like to say to the customer that when you come in, it's like you're transported back to Italy.
We've got 4 pizzas on the table, a classic margherita and a diavola, which we order every time we're here. A voghera, which is truffle oil, potato, gorgonzola, fior di latte, parmesan. I think that's all. Yeah, that's all. And then Claudio's favourite, the zola, which is very similar to the diavola, but it's got gorgonzola, which is blue cheese, and rocket. This pizza dough, the crust is fluffy, it is so chewy.
Come and eat here now. You have to experience this pizza. You have to experience this restaurant.
We are in Panmure at Peach's Hot Chicken. These guys excel at creating juicy, crispy, crunchy, spicy fried chicken. This is Alex George, the man behind Peach's Hot Chicken. Let's talk basics. For people who don't know, what is Nashville Hot Chicken?
So Nashville Hot Chicken originated as a punishment for infidelity back in the 70s. So, man, had been out all night, up to no good, came home. In the morning, his partner made him some fried chicken, but she was going to get back at him, so she made it really spicy, but it backfired, and he ended up loving it, and that's how Prince's Hot Chicken was born in Nashville, which has been an institution since the early 70s. So we've had about 5 decades of Nashville hot chicken.
Amazing. So spicy, spicy, spicy.
Spicy, spicy, spicy. It's, as you know, it's exciting and exhilarating. It awakens the senses, but it's also just kind of become like a cultural phenomenon in Nashville and now across the United States, even internationally, like we are here in New Zealand. So
The smells, the look of the chicken, it's so crispy, crunchy, golden. Medium spice, which on the menu says it'll make your lips sweat. This is the spice level that Alex recommended for a first timer. When we come to Peaches, we usually order like a basket of chicken each, and then we have our sides. But if you're a bigger group, they also do a dozen wings.
Come to Peaches now. If you've been here before, haven't been for a while, come back to Peaches. What a spot.
We were so gutted when one of our favourite Korean restaurants, Oki, closed down, but the team have reinvented themselves. They are now Double Dog. Double Dog is primarily takeaway, but they do have a couple of tables for eat-ins. We're going to grab one of them. The menu looks utterly delicious. Rice bowls, noodles, fried chicken, hot dogs, and a few sides. This is Lisa Lee. She is the mastermind behind the food here at Double Dog. Korean comfort food. Her cooking is just tasty, it's delicious, but it's so nourishing. You feel good when you eat her food.
Everything is done to such a high standard and with such care.
They're just putting together our hot dog, Korean style. It is looking so tasty. That cheese, the onion, the sauces. Let's eat. K-spag bowl, knife cut noodles, pork mince, gochujang, fresh toasted sesame, spring onion, all of those beautiful flavors. This is the Korean dog, smoky pork. So pork sausage, gochujang, soybean sauce, red onion, cheese, beef bulgogi, so beef on purple rice. There's pickles, added a side of fried chicken. Such a great idea. So 3 wings for, I think it was under $5. That's spicy soy fried chicken. Oh, these noodles. Yes, yes, yes. Far out. These noodles are addictive. How's it?
It's so right. Oh, get here now. Support these guys. They've been through a hell of a lot. They work so damn hard to do what they do. Please come here now. Enjoy this food. We're at Ragtag in Westmere. This place has a very neighborhood, local feel to it. And seriously, we have talked to so many people about Ragtag, and the second the words Ragtag are mentioned, someone just goes, oh my God, isn't it amazing? And they are so right.
Loads of influence on the menu from places like Taiwan, China, the States. Let's talk about the menu.
Yeah, okay.
Your tagline is 100% not authentic.
Yeah.
So what kind of food can you expect to eat when you're dining at Ragtag?
So I guess it's kind of like an amalgamation of like everything like I learned overseas and everything I've done before, which I guess like everything is. But the whole idea behind like 100% not authentic is that we don't want people coming here and being like, oh, I'm getting like an authentic Mexican experience, because there is no way that that's what this is. So everything looks Mexican to a degree, but it is in no way Mexican. We don't use any Mexican ingredients. We're not using any techniques or anything like that. It's mainly more like Taiwanese flavors and like American barbecue. So it's a bit all over the place, but it's always something different and something new, and it's really tasty.
Oh, wow. We left our order up to Dan, and he has created the perfect table. We've got the more intense dishes, the lamb shank, the duck carnitas tacos, the beef nuggets, beef cheek nuggets, and then we've got lighter elements, fresher elements to balance out those heavier flavors. The heirloom tomato salad, and then the trevally raw fish tostada. I think what makes Ragtag special and why people keep coming back is that the menu is different.
Yeah. I think like I got like not jaded, but like there's so many restaurants in the city that like the menus are so similar, and like we've all like worked, like so many people have worked together at the same times as well that a lot of the stuff is descended from it, and you're like, oh yeah, I can see where this is bled into this, but like it was nice kind of like bringing some stuff from overseas and being like, oh, like I kind of want to just do something differently. Like I don't want to just have like a burrata on the menu for the sake of having it on the menu. Like we don't want to do pasta just because, you know, it would be really popular, it would be really fun. But like that's not what I was doing. I had something of being like, if you play someone else's game, you're always going to lose. So like, why would we try and do something anyone else has done? We should just do what we're good at. So that was where we kind of ended up doing different stuff all the time.
What a special meal, what a special place.
I'm a sucker for gelato. It is my #1 favourite dessert, and I am so stoked that Bear Gelato has opened up on Dominion Road. They do the best flavours. I'm in love with the unique flavours that Bear Gelato offers. So today, the flavours rotate regularly. What is especially appealing is masala chai, pandan coconut with gula melaka, black sesame, just flavours that you're not going to find anywhere else. Finally made a decision, black sesame and masala chai for me, and choc fudge brownie and apple crumble.
Oh my word.
I'm gonna try it.
It's so good.
And this is legit, honest, authentic Mexican food, right?
Yeah, that's the goal. So if it doesn't remind us to one of our favorite places in Mexico, we're not gonna plate it.
And behind me is Sagrado Cantina. I cannot wait to eat this food again. I'm gonna take you inside, get into the kitchen, and introduce you to the owner-operators. I'm with husband and wife team, Jorge and Andrea, and they are the owner-operators of Sagrado Cantina. This place is unreal. Like, I'm so happy we discovered it. The food is unreal.
We have been lucky enough to spend a lot of time in Mexico. I think I've been something like 5 or 6 times. Same with Sheena. It's months. We've spent almost 6 months in total across those trips in Mexico, and 2 of those trips were actually most of that time. So months at a time eating Mexican food. And we were there for this channel too, so we were there to eat. All we did was eat. And this is the first time when we came here last week to test eat it that I have felt like I was eating food in Mexico, in New Zealand. It just tastes exactly like you're there on the streets of Mexico.
Amazing!
Could a table look much better than this one we have here, loaded with incredible looking dishes? Let's run through what we've got.
Ceviche tostada, snapper is the fish of the day. Sope, which is a thicker tortilla loaded with things like cactus, cheese. Shrimp consomme at the front, a shrimp heavy soup. Mole enchiladas, and then an array of tacos. We've got chorizo, lamb birria, and pork carnitas.
Mexican cuisine is massive, you know, like we have 32 states, it's hundreds of years. So just choosing this tiny menu from that makes that every single dish is one of my favorites for different reasons.
Oh my God.
If you want a taste of Mexico, if you want to eat like you're in Mexico, this is the place to do that. All details down below about where we are, everything we've had, prices and all that stuff. Thank you for watching this one. Please let us know what you thought. Drop a comment down below. Please make sure you hit that thumbs up button because it really helps us out, helps the channel grow, helps more people see restaurants like this and come here and experience this food.
Thanks guys, see you next time.
See ya.